Well, hello, my paranormal peeps, and welcome back to another Deep Woods Paranormal podcast. My name is Matt Harvey. I am the founder and lead investigator with Deep Woods Paranormal. My wife and I, along with others, investigate everything paranormal in nature. Every week, we will discuss everything from creepy haunted locations to ghosts to Bigfoot, UFOs, Dogman, and other cryptid creatures, and explore all things paranormal in nature. Well, hello, my paranormal peeps, and welcome back. My name is Matt Harvey. I am the founder and lead investigator with Deep Woods Paranormal. And today we have Laura on, and she's going to continue to talk about her paranormal experiences and mainly in UFOs and tell us some more of her cool stories. So she's going to share those stories with us. Just in case you're wondering what's going on in the background, this is actually a UFO I filmed actually while we were doing the cattle mutilation investigation. I don't know if that video is ever going to see the light of day, but you guys can enjoy it. If you see this weird thing behind me, that's not the moon. There's something there. But anyways, we're gonna let Laura talk about her experiences today. And if you guys would like to come on and talk about your experiences, we'd love to have you on. Whether it's Bigfoot, UFO, ghosts, haunted, living in a haunted house, whatever. We would love to hear your stories. So, without further ado, let's welcome Laura. And go ahead and introduce yourself, Laura, and then go ahead and start into your story.
Okay. Hi, I'm Laura. Alien abductee, lifelong alien abductee. You said you wanted me to do my short stories.
Yeah, or you can do a long story, whatever you want to do.
Well, the shorter ones will be quick. But I have to say that almost all these short ones I'm going to tell you, I don't remember being taken or brought back. So these are kind of quick. So let me start with the dentist chair that I woke up on. I was laying in this long, it reminded me of a dentist chair. And what woke me up was I heard this popping sound in my nose. I don't know if they were putting something in me or taking something out. But I woke up and I jumped, I was like startled. And I see to the right of me, I kid you not, I saw these 4 robot-looking things. They were just like robots. But I was leaning back really far. I didn't see their faces. I didn't see their heads or anything. I saw them all the way up to their shoulders. They were like a bronze color.
Weird.
And yeah, man, I thought, of course, everything I'm telling you, I wrote off everything as a dream up until I was 47 and I had something happen to me. So I don't know, it scared me too. And there were 4 of them. And I'm like, what is the heck's going on? You know? That's all I remember in that episode. I remember them being taken, being brought back. I don't remember them saying anything. They were pretty big size too.
Wow.
I was wondering, why is there 4 of them?
How big do you think they were?
They look like robots. I thought they were robots.
Oh, wow.
And I was laying there, I'm like, what the heck's going on? I'm like, I'm not at the dentist, but it looked like I was a dentist, one of the dentist chairs. And I'm mad because I was leaned all the way back and I couldn't see their heads. I couldn't see their faces.
Wow.
So I have no idea what that was about. But that was okay. That's all I remember with that one. The next one, I was sitting on this, I don't know how to explain it, like a bike, like some futuristic type of, I was in like they put me in like this tube thing. I was in this room, remember being in this room, and these 2 alien women walked in, scared the hell out of me. They looked alien. They did not look human. And I'm looking at them like, don't come near me. There were 2 of them, real tall. God, at least probably like 7 feet taller, maybe taller. They're real skinny. And I'm sitting on this thing, and this one comes towards me, and I'm yelling at my head, don't come near me, don't touch me. And she put this thing in my mouth. I don't know what it was. and then she closed this thing. It was like a tube. I don't know. I want to say I was like on a bike, but it wasn't like a bike. I don't know how to explain it. But she closed it, and then I get this euphoric feeling like I was in heaven. Wow. But before she closed it, she said, "Why are humans all scared of us?" And I'm looking at her like, "Why did you say humans?" I remember her saying that. And I was like, "The heck is going on?" I don't know. That's all I remember with that one. I don't remember them taking me or being dropped off at home or nothing. Okay, the next one. Say these are all quick. The next one, I was sitting on this at the edge of this gurney. I was sitting up, and I had an alien in front of me and to the right of me. And I don't know what they were trying. They were trying to do something to me, and I just blurted out, "I just got my tubes tied." I told my God, because I got my tubes tied. And the one got mad at me, and he's like, "We can't use her anymore." And then I got upset, and I was like, "What do you mean you can't use me anymore? Of course you can, you know."
Oh my goodness. You want to go back? Oh no.
I used to being used by him. I'm like, "What do you mean you can't use me anymore?" That just depressed the heck out of me.
Just dump her off in space. We'll go into the next one.
Okay, I was 27 when I got my tubes tied, so I was pretty young. So I think the one to the right of me said that they'll use me for something else or something. He said, these are kind of big aliens. So I'd say they're at least all over like 7 feet.
Wow.
That's all I remember with that one. I don't remember, like I said, I don't remember taking me or bringing me back.
Okay, guys. So just so you understand, Laura's been abducted like multiple times over her lifespan, and so she's got hundreds of stories probably, and so just want to make sure people understand that. If you have not heard her part 1 or part 2, go back. I think this is going to be part 3. Go back and listen to that, and we'll probably have a part 4 here coming on soon. But yeah, we just want to make sure people understand what's going on. So she's been abducted multiple times since she was a kid. And so she just has a lot of stories of different times where she was abducted. And a lot of the times, alien abductees, when they're abducted, they don't remember it until later on. And then it slowly but surely comes back to them little by little. And they start to have memories of terrible things. And so I think Laura's doing pretty well coping with it. But anyways, continue on with your stories.
Yeah, I'm probably doing good. I probably was doing good coping with it because I didn't realize that it was even happening for, 40 some years. It's a long time.
Yeah.
I know I've probably been abducted hundreds of times, but I don't remember hundreds. There's probably so many abductions I don't even remember. Okay, the next one that I remember, I was talking to these aliens in my mind, and the one there were 2 of them, but I was just talking to them in my mind. I was probably like, I don't want to say asleep. I don't know how to explain it. But I heard him say to the other one, "How many procedures have we done on her?"
Wow.
And because they call operations and surgeries procedures. And the one said 245, and the other one said no, 235. And I was like, 235? You've done 235 surgeries on me through my life? I'm like, what the heck? I was like, and then he says, I'm like, who's talking to me? Who said that? And of course they always say, nope, nobody said anything to you. Go back to sleep. And I was like, no, I just heard you say something to me. Who are you? And he told me that they didn't want to show themselves to me because they would be scared. And that's all I remember with that one. But that scared me enough. I was like, you've done around 235.
Yeah, so you've been abducted at least
operations or experiments on me.
Right. At least 235 times you've been abducted.
I was like, oh my God, you got to be. Yeah, I had to be older when that that one happened. I don't remember being taken or anything, which is kind of strange. Okay, this next one is a really quick one. I woke up again. I was laying on it. I'm always laying on this gurney. I was laying on, had to be a gurney. But this is a quick one. I woke up. This is when I was younger. And I see this alien standing to the right side of me. It looked like I was like in heaven or something. I don't know. That's what the background looked like. But I just saw him and me. And I opened my eyes. At this point, I didn't believe in angels. And I said, "What the heck are you supposed to be?" That's all he said to him. He said, "I'm what you call an alien, but I'm really an angel." And I laughed. I said, "Oh, haha, there's no such thing as angels." And I closed my eyes, and that was the end of that. I was like, "What? Wow. You don't look like an angel. What are you talking about?" Like,
well, just so people know, people think aliens are angels are these beautiful things, and some of them appear that way. You know, the ones that we see on here on Earth and stuff will appear that way, but the actual some of the other angels, like Michael and other angels like that, they're not pretty at all. They're actually beasts. They're huge. They're very large, and most of them have not two wings, two sets. They have two sets of wings or more. Some have four sets of wings. Some have multiple arms. Not multiple sets of arms, and they get 20, 30 feet tall. I mean, they're huge. They're giants.
And, that's strange.
Yeah. So, anyways, keep
going. I don't understand why they'd be so large.
The one that you saw, what did it look like? It
looked like
claimed to be an angel.
It looked like an alien. It did not look like an angel. I was like, well, if you're an angel, I've never seen an angel look like an alien. So maybe there are angels, some type of angels. I don't know. That's what
you wouldn't think angels would be abducting people.
That's all he said. Well, they could have been lying too. Yeah. I really think they're demons. That's what I think they are.
Well, they could have been fallen angels too.
Yeah. Okay, this next one, I don't remember being taken, but I remember being in. I had to be in some type of big ship, and I was sitting on like a sofa or something. I was in a big room, and there was like this glass. Big glass, what do you call it? I don't know why I could see through it. But anyway, when I was sitting there, from where I was sitting, I could see the moon.
Wow.
And not the moon, the earth, not the moon. I saw the earth from where I was sitting, and I thought I was dreaming. I was like, where the heck am I? Wait, why am I saw the whole earth from where I was sitting. It couldn't have been too far from it. And when I was sitting there, I was thinking, oh my God, how am I going to get back to the earth? Where the heck am I?
That has to be freaky.
Yeah, and then the next thing I knew it, I was waking up in my bed, but I don't remember being brought back. I just remember sitting in this large room. There wasn't anybody else in this room. I didn't see anybody. So that was odd, but I didn't put two and two together.
Yeah.
With any of these.
Do they always look the same, these aliens, or do they have differences?
They, for the most part, they've all looked the same to me. They look white. I've never seen any gray. They all look whitish, real like a crayon to me. I've never really seen any grays.
Interesting.
I mean, the short ones could be gray, but they don't look gray to me.
Do they have the big black eyes and the kind of the
yes, classic
egg head shapes?
Yes, big huge heads, the classic black eyes, hardly no nose, no lips. I never see any ears. Real skinny. They're all skinny. They have no meat on them. I don't know how they could be alive because they're like toothpicks.
Yeah.
Literally. This next one is my favorite one. The four medics. This one didn't last very long, but I woke up again on the gurney. I was laying on my right side. The facility I was in, I got the feeling was a big facility. Wherever I was, I have no idea.
How old were you when this one happened?
Geez, I don't know.
Teenage years, 20s.
No, older. I'm maybe in my late 30s, I think. Not sure. But I woke up, I kid you not, maybe I had my eyes open for maybe 10 or 15 seconds. My eyes are very heavy. I knew that they just did surgery on me or an experiment. They did something because I felt like I was drugged.
Wow.
I opened my eyes, and these four women doctors, all in white coats, were standing against the wall. And they all said something to me. The first one said, she said, "Hi, Laura," or "Hello, Laura." And I'm like, where the hell am I? The second one said, "Oh, Laura, you've been in a car accident." And I was like, what are you talking about? I was just laying in my bed in my bedroom. And the third one said, "Why did you say that to her?" And the fourth one said, "We got to get her back home now." And I'm thinking, you're going to get me back home after I've been in a car accident? What the heck is going on? And after that, my eyes got heavy and my eyes closed. And I think I had my eyes open for maybe, like I said, 10, 15 seconds. That's all I remember.
Huh.
But I remember these four women. They look like doctors. And I'm thinking, oh my God, what the heck were they just doing to me?
Did they look human or were they aliens?
They looked human. So I'm thinking we got to be working with these aliens.
Yeah, Big Brother might be involved.
Yeah, because I've only seen a few people. I've had a couple mass abductions I haven't told you about. Mm-hmm. Okay, the next one was pretty scary too. This one involved this is my only Bigfoot one. You probably would be interested in this one. This one I woke up, I was I was in an open space somewhere, probably on a ship, but I woke up and it looked more like I was on a bed. And I wake up and I open my eyes and I'm staring at this Bigfoot thing at the end of the oh my God, I almost had a heart attack, Matt. I kid you not. This thing, it was covered all, how they're covered with the hair all over his body, except for his face looked like he was like half human. His face looked kind of human.
Huh.
And I thought I was gonna die. I saw this thing was huge. And I said to it, oh my God, my heart is pounding just thinking about this one. I thought I was a dead duck. But what he said to me pissed me off. I asked him, I was like, who what the heck are you? And I don't remember him telling me he was a Bigfoot. And I said, what are you doing? What are you going to do with me? And he said, the one thing women don't want to hear, he said, oh, I'm going to have sex with you. And I said, what?
What? How old were you when this happened?
What? Yeah. To me, Matt, after he said this to me, I just fainted. I just fell back and I was like, oh my God, what did you just say? You were not. And I was like, oh my, I thought this thing was going to kill me. I'm telling you, it was huge. This is the last time I ever saw Bigfoot. And it better be the last time I ever seen one. So I don't know what happened there because I fainted right away.
How old were you when this happened?
I was probably I don't want to say late 30s, maybe in my 40s.
Okay, so
I don't know, but that was.
Were you talking to it telepathically, or was it actually talking?
I was talking to it with my mouth, but this thing, I think it was talking to me telepathically. That's all it said to me. And I'm like, you're going to do what? And I was like, oh my God. Oh, no. I remember I said there were people around. I remember seeing some people. I said, what about these people? I saw people walking by. He said, oh, they're not going to bother us. And I was like, oh my God. Oh, you are kidding, right? You're kidding me. And I just, after I said that to him, I fainted. I thought the thing was going to kill me. I mean, this thing was huge, huge monster. It looked like it just, oh my God. It had like light brown hair, but it looked clean. It didn't look all dirty or anything like that. But, yeah, I thought that one was a dream too, but I don't think that was a dream. That seemed too real to me.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it did, but I fainted. So I don't know.
Is this after you had your tubes tied or before?
I'm thinking it's probably after.
Okay. So why would it want to mate with you if you can't even have kids?
Oh Jesus, I don't know. I don't even want to think about that thing. That thing could have broke my neck if it wanted to.
Yes.
I was terrified when I saw it. I was like, "Oh my God, what is this monster?"
I bet.
Oh Jesus, I wish I wouldn't have woke up with that one. But that didn't last long because I fainted. I just fainted, right? Oh my God.
That's interesting.
Jesus. Yeah. Okay, the next one is a mass abduction. The next one, I found myself standing in this. I was in this dark room with at least 100 people. It looked like, and there was this arena. Everybody was just standing there, like everybody was in, I don't know, in the daze or something. And I see there were like three couples on a stage. They were like on a stage, okay? There were three men and there were three alien women. And the alien women were trying to mate with the men. But that didn't happen because the men were frozen. They were scared. These alien women looked like they were like 10 feet tall. They were real tall, skinny. I'm looking like, what the heck is going on and where am I? And what the heck are these? What the heck are they doing?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So I'm standing there and I was walking around a little bit and then I come upon this one man. I still remember him. And I asked him, I said, where are we? What's going on? And he said, she's like, you quiet. Don't want the aliens to hear you. And I said, what aliens? What are you talking about? I don't know. And then I was quiet, and then I'm sitting there watching these alien women trying to do something to these alien men, but nothing happened because they were standing there frozen. They looked like they were scared and they were kind of out of it.
Wow.
I'm like, I don't know what you're trying to do with these men, but it ain't happening.
Right.
That was strange. Yeah, because there was like, it looked like there was at least like 100 people in this arena thing I was in. It was dark, but nobody was talking. Nobody was saying anything.
Wow.
It was very odd.
Yeah.
I don't remember being taken there or being brought back either.
Interesting.
Okay.
Why don't you share one last story with us, and then we'll go ahead and wrap this up.
Okay, the next one, I was sitting. Actually, this room was square. I was sitting in this room, and there were rows of chairs. And I was sitting in this one chair, and this alien comes in and sits down to the right side of me. He was real old, and he had tubes like where his wrists or elbows would be, had tubes all in them, which I thought was strange. And he was sitting there, he was talking to me for a while, but I don't remember everything he said. And then he blurts out, he's a rich alien. And I'm like, what do you mean you're a rich? I don't know what he meant by that. Then he said, he could make me rich too. I said, oh yeah, can you do that now? Because, I could use the money.
Yeah, we should all, yeah.
I didn't know what he was talking about. I said, well, I'm poor. I'm not rich. I could, he's still ain't made me rich to this day. I don't know what he's talking about. He was talking about a bunch of things too, but I can't remember what they were. And then all of a sudden, this is the only time where I saw these like Nordic-looking people, but they were two children walked in the room, a boy and a girl, and they were walking real awkward. They weren't walking normal. They had blonde hair, long blonde hair, and blue eyes. Only time I've ever seen any of these blondes. And they were kind of dressed in like clothes like we wear. They just walked in. They were like wobbling, walked in, and then they just kept going. And I'm looking at them like, who the heck is that? What is that? You know?
Yeah.
They definitely looked alien. They didn't look human to me.
Wow. Can you describe
And
the
then
faces and stuff? What did they how did they look alien?
they they just didn't look right. But their eyes weren't that big. They were more like humanish. They looked I don't know explain it. This alien looking. They didn't look human looking to me.
Or their bodies, normal human size, or are they bigger?
No, well, they were children, so they looked like a normal, like human size. They had more meat on them than aliens do.
Yeah. So they were more like kid size?
Yeah, they were more filled out. I'd say they were around like 11, 12.
Interesting. And
There's
their heads were normal size or bigger?
No, they were like normal size,
Okay.
like human size.
And
But
they had normal faces?
no, their faces to me look more alienish than human. They didn't look human. They didn't look human enough. Almost, but not quite.
Yeah. What tipped you off that they were aliens? What on their face made them look alien?
Wait, they walked awkward, like they like almost like when you do jumping jacks. They were walking like they weren't walking right. They were walking like sideways too. They didn't have the walk down. I thought that was strange. I don't know where it was.
A normal looking mouth and nose.
Kind of, yeah.
And did they have earlobes like we do and stuff? Ears like we do?
I didn't really see the ears because their hair was covering. If they had ears, they had long hair, like down to their shoulders. Both of them did, but one was a boy and one was a girl. I could tell.
Oh,
I don't know how, but
interesting. All right.
Well, you want another one?
Sure, go for it.
Okay, this other one I was at my friend, her name was Laura too. This was back I just had my son, so I had to be 27, 28-ish. I used to go over and visit their house. Anyway, I was at her house and I was with her mom was home. I usually go see her mom a lot. And out of nowhere, I go to her mom. I need to go to the store to get my son Joshua some baby milk. I had baby milk in the baby bag. I don't know what the heck I was talking about. This idea came out of nowhere. And I told her, she says, okay, hurry up, go to the store. It's fine. And I was like, she never responds to me like that. That was weird. She said, oh, hurry up, go. And I'm like, huh? I know I didn't need any milk for him. Wow. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go to the store. So I go out of the house and I go around to the next block. Mm-hmm. Okay, their house is here. And I just turned and I went around to the other street, right? I go to the other street and I just walk halfway. I stop and I see this flash of light. This is during the day. I see this bright flash of light. I can't remember if it was like a white, greenish light. And I didn't know what the heck that was. I'm like, what the heck is that? And then 3 seconds later, I see another flash. I was facing I'm gonna say it. I was facing well, I went around, so I was anyway, when the next flashlight I guess I came back and I was facing the other way to go back to her house. Uh-huh. I see this flashlight and I'm standing there and I stood there, I think, for at least 10 minutes. I could not figure out where I was. And I was just a street over from my friend's house. I was standing there. I'm like, what just happened? What the heck happened? Yeah. Where the heck am I? Oh my God, I was pretty lost for, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. I'm standing there. Then suddenly, I'm at my friend Laura's house. So all I did, I walked back around. I was a block away. I just walked back around to where her house was. And I come back and oh, Mom, I was supposed to go to the store to get some baby milk, right? I come back and her mom says, Laura, she's like, oh my God, where have you been? And I was like, yeah, I just went to the store to get, I came back with no milk.
Wow.
Said I went to the store to get some baby milk. She's like, you've been gone for like 2 hours. Like
Jeez.
two hours. The store's right down the street. It was like 2 minutes away.
Dang.
And at the time, I don't remember anything that happened with that. That was a quick one. I have no idea. I don't know what happened.
Interesting. All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up with Laura. If you guys would like to be on the podcast, please feel free to contact me. All my information is down below, my phone number, my email, and you can see all our links to our website and social media platforms and stuff down below. Also, guys, if you take a minute and click on that subscribe button if you like the podcast, and also hit the notification bell, and we'll make sure you guys continue to get our updated content. When you hit that notification bell, make sure you click on all, because if you don't, you won't get our podcasts all the time. And we have other content too. We post videos of us investigating too. So if you guys are interested in that, and we were just at an old jail last night investigating, and we're going to be out tonight at the antique store finishing up our investigation there. So anyways, Laura, we'll have to let you go. But again, thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate you telling your stories, and we will catch you on the next one.
Okay, sounds good, Matt.